Finally, the great day came. All the little engines were gathered at the sheds. Toby and some of the other big engines were there too. Photographers and a crowd came to get a picture of the great event. Sir Topham Hatt and the manager stood waiting along with many other important people. Everyone was excited. They had been waiting for this day for a long time. Suddenly a signal turned red and everyone became anxious. There was a toot-toot of a whistle and everyone looked to see. Here he comes! Douglas with some flatbeds and a crane pulled in. On top of the flatbeds was a dark brown narrow-gauge tender engine. Everyone cheered when they saw him. It was Bertram the Old Warrior. Once Douglas arrived, Sir Topham Hatt stood to speak to everyone. Welcome, welcome. You've all come to welcome the return of a great engine who was found by myself, my wife, my grandchildren, and with Toby and Henrietta. This engine has now been repaired so he can return to work at the newly restored quarry that he was found at. Everyone cheered. Now together let us celebrate the return of this great engine. All the visitors went off to celebrate while the engine stayed by the sheds. Skarloey, Sir Handel, and Rusty were quick to warmly welcome him to the railway, although they did not know him too well. However, Rheneas, Peter, Sam, and Duncan eyed the newcomer doubtfully. Meanwhile, Duke had fallen asleep while everyone was waiting for Douglas to bring Bertram. Duncan didn't like that Bertram was getting a party for his return. How come Duncan never got a party? Duncan decided he was going to put the new engine in his place. So you're Bertram? Yes, I am. Well, Bertram, do you know if the quarry's haunted? Bertram was surprised at such an odd question. No? Why do you ask? Well, I think a ghost has been haunting it. The engines all went silent. Their attention was on Duncan. During the night shift sometimes, I'll be shunting trucks or sitting in the shed at the quarry when I see this man. The man always comes towards me like he's going to climb into me and drive me away. But my driver shows up and shines his lantern out and the man vanishes. The little engines were in awe, even Bertram. I've heard before of a phantom haunting the old quarry, but I never saw anything before. It's been said that a man was working when one of the quarry buildings started on fire. The man went inside to rescue his fellow co-workers, but he was burned and didn't make it out trying to save them. Because of his heroic efforts, he saved many lives. They call him the Old Warrior, and they named me in honor of him. That's why I have the nickname the Old Warrior. Duncan had made the whole haunting thing up, and everyone believed it, even Bertram. Duncan was surprised that no one had questioned it at all. Finally, Bertram was lifted off the flatbed and onto the rails. He went back home to the restored quarry. That night, Duncan's driver had left some paperwork at the quarry. Duncan convinced him that they should go back and get it. So Duncan went to the quarry. Bertram had spent most of the day after the celebration doing some shunting at the quarry and was tired. He was ready to go to sleep. When Duncan arrived at the quarry, he stopped behind Bertram quietly. Duncan's driver went to the building to pick up the paperwork. After a few minutes, Duncan saw his driver leaving the building. Bertram, wake up! Bertram was half asleep and very confused. He opened his sleepy eyes and saw a man walking towards him. The Old Warrior! Duncan laughed. Bertram was so scared he accidentally released his brakes. Oh! Duncan had broken through some buffers and his own buffer beam was now bent. Oh! Duncan, is that you? What are you doing here? Duncan felt terrible for what he had done. I was trying to trick you with my ghost story and make you look silly. But now look how silly I look. I'm sorry, Bertram. It's all right. You made me laugh. Duncan's driver ran up to inspect the damage. In the morning, they put Duncan back on the rails. Then they sent Duncan to the works to get his buffers mended. Bertram and Duncan are now good friends. They both are hard-working engines, and both enjoy having some fun with one another.
Hello, I'm Annie, and I'm Clarabelle. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to subscribe for more Thomas and Friends videos. You can also check out more videos on our YouTube channel by clicking the Visit Channel button. If you want to learn more about the up-and-coming latest adventures from Sodor, and to find out about the latest updates, then click the News Blog button. You can also check out our Google Plus and our Facebook page by clicking the link in the description. We hope to see you again soon. Come back more often for more videos.